Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Yo! What is going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm sorry, Bob fell asleep. I fell asleep. We all fell asleep. What's going on, guys? Let's look at some charts tonight. Holy crap, man. Looking at the Bitcoin chart is literally like watching paint dry. This has been the... I will say this, and this is not an understatement, guys. I will say this. I think I've reached peak boredom for crypto. For me, I've reached peak boredom. This is like watching paint dry. This last week has been the most boring week that I've ever seen in my damn life. We've pretty much been shopping between $16,700 and $16,900 at $200 range, other than one little move down for a week. This shit freaking sucks. Holy crap, man. I don't know if it's you, but holy moly, man. We enter the crab range. We even got the stock market going up, and Bitcoin still can't do shit. Oh my lord, man.
Rant alert.
Oh, Christ. No way, we got some more crab to go. Oh, we got way more crab to go, man. the crab of December and the crab of January will commence. You know my take. I think more sideways is going to happen. We might as well start pitching a tent over here and getting ready to watch paint dry. Dan said he's going to rug us. Dan, how'd you know today is going to be a short stream? How did you know that? Anyways, what's Bitcoin doing? Well, holy moly, it's almost like Bitcoin hasn't done shit since last time we talked. It hasn't. I think we were right here this morning, and here we are again at 16,800. Holy moly, man. This is absolutely insane. What do you guys think? Holy moly. Is this the most bored that you've ever been for crypto in your life? Let me know, because I am about at that point. All right, so nothing's really changed for me, guys. I mean, if we want to keep it 100 here, nothing's really changed. Still just going sideways, right? Still just in this stupid range. Still sitting right below that mid-range. And I'm still, at this point, still looking for Bitcoin to get a rise up before eventually dumping back down and going sideways more, okay? Yeah, nothing's really changed for me. I mean, to be quite honest, it's absolutely brutal at this point. But if you haven't been paying attention to the last couple streams, okay? Basically, my thought process is to keep it super, super simple, right? And I guess, you guys can do whatever you want at this point. I mean, if you want to watch the stream and eat some crabs, I saw Keith is fishing for some lobster. That's good to do. Because let me know, in this bear market, none of us can afford lobster, okay? Let's be honest. You go down to the local fisher market. Dude, you want to get a lobster roll? $40. The most overrated fruit, in my opinion, is the lobster roll. You're paying for this much meat, okay? This much meat in a hot dog bun, and you're paying $40. Like, dude, what kind of bullshit is that? Give me chicken in a hot dog bun. I'll pay $2. A little piece of lobster in a hot dog bun. What the hell is that, man?
Rant alert.
I'm gonna put that out there. That there is. I will tell you this right now. Before we jump on into the TA, there is absolutely no volume on lobster rolls. No volume. Complete waste of money. You're not even full when you eat one. You have to eat 3 to be full. Christ. Oh, man. Let me know. Do you guys agree? Are lobster rolls overrated? Are they a waste of money? I think they are, personally. It's not even lobster. Guys, we can't afford any seafood in the bear market. We have to eat wing-shaped rice. Wing-shaped rice is what we do, right? Wing-shaped rice. Anyways. Bitcoin. If you haven't been paying attention to the last couple streams, man, nothing's changed. I'm not going to clickbait you. That's why I made the stream today. Bitcoin shops. Just, that's what it's doing. Like, there is nothing to say. Bitcoin shops. That's what it's doing. I'll say it again. Bitcoin shops. And then all eyes on the stock market and the DXY. We're gonna look at those a little bit today, but same thing kind of remains. Bitcoin is getting resistance below the mid-range, okay, which is Bitcoin's kind of resistance and support in this whole big range. You found resistance, you found support, you found resistance. Okay, if we want to be a little bit Italian, if we want to throw a little Italian, but we can't afford Italian food either because chicken Parmesan now costs $30. It is what it is. Never had one before? Yeah, don't get it, man. It's not worth it. If you get a lobster roll, you will be very, very upset if it's anything over $30. So I'm still looking for Bitcoin to get a rise back up. Take this inequality on the chart. Okay, at this point, it might take 3 years. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It might take 3 years to see any type of move out of this range. But whenever it happens, if it happens here, if it happens at the end of June, any way you look at it, I look at the chart and I see a big inequality in the chart up here. And I'm looking for Bitcoin to come back up, at least tag the 0.5 retracement at 17.3. Could go up a little bit higher here. This was such a fast move down that I do see the retrace back up to take liquidity before coming back down to the range and chopping again. But it's still my take, right? There's nothing new to add to that take, right? There really isn't. We've been sort of saying the same thing for God knows. 5 days now? Shit. But the point still stands. That's where we're at. Plain spaghetti with no sauce is still affordable. Plain spaghetti with no sauce. Spaghetti sauce isn't that expensive, right? So you could go what's the most inexpensive bear market meal? You could honestly go, and it's kind of underrated. You can go pasta or rice, right? And if you want to be, you could go, you can go plain if you want. I mean, pasta is better because it has some protein, at the very, very least. Rice, it's kind of a waste. Yeah, your best bet is probably going pasta, and you probably, and this sounds disgusting, but the best cheat meal you could probably do that's somewhat fruitful for you is probably pasta with peanut butter. Dead ass. That's probably the best one for you. French toast, oatmeal, or peanut butter will then hate your life. True. Anyways, yeah, so I'm still looking for that. I would say if we do want to see that move up, I want to see it soon, right? I'm not a big fan of momentum indicators, but we can take a look just so there's something to look at here in the short term. You got the 4 hour about to cross back down to the downside on momentum waves. So if we want to see this move up, I actually want to see it either on this 4 hour candle or the next one. If we don't do that, we're going to have some of these indicators start flipping back over to and sort of flipping back over to negative, and that's usually not a good sign. But let's see. We got 20 minutes into the 4 hour close here, and then we got obviously the next one, which won't close till 11 p.m. tonight. But let's see what we got on this one. Bitcoin still just chopping. I don't really have too much else to say in the short term other than let's just wait it out. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this today because, quite frankly, here we are. I think everyone's bored with this price action. I've told you a million times, if you're not in a trade already, this is kind of an awkward spot for a long or a short, to be honest, because you're just kind of chilling at resistance with some inequality to the upside. It's a shit show. It's a shit show. If you weren't long from down here or short from up here, you're kind of just in the middle of no man's land at this moment. If we want to keep it 100. I have not entered a trade in so long. When will I be able to FOMO again? It's literally been like 10 days since I FOMO'd last. Oh my god. I need to FOMO now. Give me a pump. That's the only way I make money on an asset that's already going up. When will it go up? When bull market, Jordan? When moon? All right. But anyways, that's BTC. At the end of the day, that's about where we're at. If you want to go to the daily time frame, to me still, I am not excited about the daily. There's nothing exciting about the daily at this current time. We're still below this trend line. Until we get back above this trend line, I'm going to remain, I don't want to sound like Mr. Savvy here, but I'm going to remain bearish. So, for me to get any type of bullish, I need to see Bitcoin be able to claim back above here. Until then, it's just like we've sort of been saying, man. It's the stair step down to the crypto abyss. Okay, so until we do that, I'm hoping for some type of resolution, and we sort of break it back above this, but we haven't seen it yet. So that kind of leads me into the weekly, where there is no reason to get super bullish as long as Bitcoin is below the 20-week moving average. Okay? Once again, there's no reason to get super bullish as long as Bitcoin is below 20-week moving average. You'll see O faces, stuff like that. I look at the Bitcoin price. This is what I see. It's like the meme, it really is like the meme, it's the but until Bitcoin cracks this bear market resistance band, there ain't nothing to say. There ain't zilch, nada, cuckoo, shuku, wuku to say until Bitcoin gets back above there. Now, I saw someone make an interesting point here on the weekly time frame, which, someone told me to check out the 400-week moving average, and we've looked at this in the past, where, interestingly enough, and this is just another pattern, right? I mean, we've seen fractals, we've seen a million different indicators get broken this bear market. You're sort of picking hairs when you're looking at this stuff. But an interesting take, and I've seen this take before, is every bear market, Bitcoin seems to bounce off a plus 100 week moving average. What I mean by that is, in the 2014 bear market, Bitcoin bounced off the 200-week moving average. So that was the bottom, okay? In the 2018 bear market, Bitcoin ended up when it bottomed, so it ended up having to bounce off the 300-week moving average, right? During the March of 2020 crash, it bounced off the 300-week moving average. Now, someone made this point in the chat. I thought I'd check it out because it's an interesting point. Now, does Bitcoin have to come back down to the 400-week moving average? Let's see. I don't know. If you notice where that 400-week moving average is, though, and I would normally say you don't have to do it.
Say a prayer. I guess Clint has a friend that's crazy enough to have a link long right now. Let's keep this friend to ourselves. Merry Christmas.
Mike, don't be making fun of my long. Give me 2 seconds. Let me finish my thought here. Give me 2 seconds, because you know me. I get off my thought, and I can't remember what my thought was from 5 seconds ago, guys. I have ADHD. I am not diagnosed, but I think that I do. Okay. Maya says that I don't. But I have something where if I jump from topic to topic like a freaking mongoose, right? I'll be talking about shit, then I'll talk about Bitcoin, and then I'll talk about what I'm doing for Christmas, all in the span of 10 seconds. You guys know me at this point. But let me finish my thought, okay? It's stuck in here. The 400-week moving average, I would normally say we don't have to do it. The most interesting thing that I see about this 400-week moving average, though, and like I said, this doesn't have to play out this way, is the 400-week moving average right now sits exactly at with the level that everyone and their mother is calling for right now. What is the level that everyone and their mother is calling for? They're calling for the 2019 high. And just look at this precision. You can't make this shit up. Sometimes I love charts and just how clean they are. And you guys know what I've been saying. I think up until the end of January, there's room for anything, right? I'm looking more so for sideways / down until January. And I think 14K is a possibility. I'm not calling for bottoms. Trust me, I am not. But the 2019 high is exactly where that 400-week moving average is right now. You can't make this shit up. Which is the level of 13,850, which everyone and their mother is saying Bitcoin's going to. So let's see, right? Let's see. That's definitely an interesting point and something that we'll keep an eye on going forward. I'm going to delete it for now, but if we start coming back down, that is the level, which that would be kind of a cool little pattern, right? 200-week moving average and the 300-week moving average and then the 400-week moving average. And then the next one we could do maybe 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, which would probably be pretty bad because that means we probably drop pretty far in that case. But let's get this off here. What were you guys saying here? Mike said, Jordan, could you have the chat say a prayer? I guess Clint as a friend that's crazy enough to have a link long right now. Let's keep this friend in mind. Oh, you guys want to pray for me? I don't need a prayer, man. I'm confident in my link long, okay? I am very, very confident in my link long. My link long is sitting nice and pretty right now, okay? Look at Chainlink just building a nice strong base. Look at this base that Chainlink's building right now. You think I'm worried right now? Do you think I'm worried about my link long? This looks like classic just accumulation here for me. Link, I am not worried whatsoever about the link long. But if you want to take a link long, guys, let's have a moment of silence for Jordan's link long, okay? If you want to, but here we go. Jordan, why must you put in a link long? Actually, let's speed Java. Jordan, you put a link long in. God bless you. You're going to get absolutely wrecked. And you're my brother. I don't want to see that from you. We need to have a consultation. You need a therapist for just being a longer the whole year. I've shorted the market and made so much money. I just want you to be successful like me. Put your hands together, guys, for Jordan. He's about to get wrecked. All right, there we go. Moment of silence for Jordan, even though I'm pretty confident in that one. Let's come back over here. I like the law. I link long your mom. You linked long your mom. Where would Link be with Bitcoin at 13.8? Oh, Lord. It depends what happens next, right? If Bitcoin can get a bounce, let's say Bitcoin can get a bounce to the mid 17Ks, Chainlink gets a little bit of a bounce. I'm gonna be honest, like Chainlink is held up like a beast. You know what I mean? So you might be saying, where does Chainlink go if Bitcoin goes to 13.8? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I will say that Chainlink hasn't left this range since May, right? How many times Bitcoin's made new lows twice since that time, and Chainlink's just been holding like a damn rock. So I guess it depends on what Bitcoin's next move is. If Bitcoin dumps from right here, Chainlink's breaking this. Chainlink's breaking this. I'm getting stopped out. It's happening. But if Bitcoin can get a little bit of a move up, make some cushion here for Chainlink, maybe it can hold this again. I think it all depends on what Bitcoin's next move is, you know. So I guess we'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell on that one. Time will definitely frickin' tell. Anyways, Bitcoin 16,810. Yeah, so I mean, my point still stands, guys. There's no reason to get super bullish as long as Bitcoin's below the 200-week MA. And you might be saying, all right, Jordan, when do you think it's going to get back over? My take is the end of January. I've said that a million times. I'm like a broken record. But in this current market, your opinion can't change every 2 seconds. So I think I've been saying this for like 2 weeks now. The end of January. Okay, the end of freaking January. That's what I'm looking at. So I think we see another month to a month and a half of just freaking either boring, or maybe you see a little bit of a drop to 14K, something like that. But I don't think you see anything monumental, at least until the end of January. My point kind of still stands there, you know, which you know is not the hopium you want. I know you guys want the hopium. I know you guys watch this stream for the hopium, right? You guys log in every day and want to hear, I am Jordan. We're all Jordan. Today, guys, we're going to take a look at this. First, we're going to talk about SBF and how he's getting arrested again for the 800th time. And then after that, we're going to look at this bullish chart that I found over here on Twitter by searching Bitcoin bullish charts over here on Twitter. And we're going to take a look at this and see why SBF is getting arrested again and why I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. All right, so smash up the likes. 2 streams every day. Let's jump on in. Okay, let's do some Q&A. That's it. Let's do some Q&A. All right, I'm over this. All right, what else supports that theory? Same shit. I'm looking for the 2-week MACD to come back up. This is still got some ways to go. If it continues at the same pace, this should flip by January, February time, which is kind of right where I expect Bitcoin to break back above the bear market resistance band. So once again, this continues down, or I mean, I guess that's the wrong way to put it. This continues up, price continues down. We continue to make some divergence. If Bitcoin does something like this over the next 2 months, comes down, maybe it taps 14K, MACD continues to roll up, Bitcoin continues to roll down, you're gonna have some pretty hefty divergence coming in here, right? And that could be the point where Bitcoin gets a little bit of a move up, which I am expecting to happen as long as inflation continues to pop back down in January. Okay, that's my take. Hate me for it. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I mean it's a wait and see on that one. Now, all eyes aren't on Bitcoin at the moment, man. All eyes are on, for me, the DXY here. This is gonna tell us all we need. I'm telling you right now, this chart right here, you can ignore everything else. Ignore everything else. Ignore the stock market. Ignore Bitcoin. Ignore Ethereum. Ignore all your favorite altcoins. This is the chart right here that's gonna make or break our destiny. Okay. The DXY, which is at the 50-week moving average, okay, which has historically been the DXY over that, it's bullish. DXY under that, it's bearish. DXY also at 2017 peak, 2020 peak. You see where we are right now? This is a massive level for the DXY, where this could be the bounces of all bounces off this level, okay? And if the DXY does something like this and starts to come back up after bouncing off this massive support level, that's not going to be good for all our Bitcoin, and they're not going to be good for all our crypto. But what I'll say is this. If the DXY wants to continue this downtrend, which the weekly at this point has gotten crushed, right? And the weekly has gotten crushed. It's lost about, let's see, 89, about a third of the gains here. If this does break down, it can come back down here like this. That would be absolutely huge. Huge, 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 huge. Now, you might be saying, what's my opinion? My opinion is the DXY does get a bounce. I know that's not fun. But that's also another reason why I'm kind of like not too excited about Bitcoin at the current moment, because I think that Bitcoin gets a slight bounce. The DXY gets a slight bounce. And that's going to put a little bit of sideways / down pressure on Bitcoin for another month or two. And then hopefully at that point, you make a lower high and you can start kind of making your way back down again. But time will tell. Time will freaking tell. But like I said, you can ignore every single chart and just look at this one. If this goes up, we're doomed. If this goes down, we're going to the moon. I'm serious. Ignore everything else. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Will the DXY bounce or will the DXY dump from this level? I want to know what you think. I'm curious because we haven't really talked. I haven't asked you guys what you think the DXY is going to do here. Does anyone really know? It depends on a lot of news and these other countries doing shady shit. Let me know though. Oh, we're pumping right now? Let's see. Don't be lying and say we're pumping. You're killing me, man. The Viking. You guys come in the chat and say, John. Wait, that's Mike. Vikings, we are pumping right now. Jordan, look at the Bitcoin chart. The Bitcoin chart is pumping right now, and you are talking about the DXY? Are you serious? The Bitcoin is pumping. Bitcoin ain't pumping. The only thing that's pumping right now is the only thing that's pumping right now is people's credit cards buying Christmas presents. That's the only thing that's pumping right now. Okay, the only thing that's pumping. I actually saw something funny about that today. The credit card interest rate is at the highest point that it's been since I think what was the date? Was it like 2000? It was like early 2000s. Like it was something nuts. That's at like 10% or some shit like that. Make sure you're paying your credit card bills, by the way. You want to get hit with a 10% interest charge there. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy. HNT pumped. You guys are seeing in chat. He just wants to inverse us. Oh no, that's not what I'm doing. Let me see. We pumping. We gonna go up. BTC to 8K thanks to King DXY. DXY probably pumps. That ish going to 130. Oh man, everyone's bullish on the DXY. I'm not gonna lie. I think it bounces too. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I don't want it to. Okay, I don't want to sit here and say DXY is gonna bounce, but this is such a big level here. I don't see how it doesn't at least react to this a little bit to the upside. But imagine the move if this does break down like this. That'd be absolutely insane. Even though Bitcoin hasn't really reacted to this downtrend, the stock market though. You guys were making fun of me the other day. It's only been 2 days, but nevertheless, you guys were making fun of me for this. You guys were saying that the stock market's going to dump straight down. I did put my little magnets back up at the 50-week moving average. I still think that the S&P comes and tests this again, the 50-week moving average, which I will say again, should bring up Bitcoin. But Bitcoin was being a little bitch today, man. Bitcoin was literally being the biggest bitch today. Seriously. Like at one point, the S&P was up like 2%. And Bitcoin was just doing absolutely nothing. So once again, if what I think is going to happen and you see a little bit of retracement up for the S&P, okay, you test this again, that should bring up Bitcoin too, but it didn't happen today. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating when you kind of look at everything and it ends up playing out the way you think, but then the other things just don't respond, and it's just annoying, you know. But I guess you can't win them all. But this one I'm still looking to come up, and then probably get rejected again, right? If we expect the DXY to break down, I'm expecting the S&P to get rejected, and we sort of take it from there. You know, we take it from there. Anyways, let's go check out Bitcoin. Is it? I feel like we're all gonna go insane at one point. We're all gonna turn into this guy at some point, you know. Bitcoin, it isn't doing nothing again. I love crypto. We're all gonna start going nuts. Oh man, I'm already going nuts. I'm already going nuts, guys. Let me see what you guys are saying in here. You can. It's a couple today temporarily. Yes, temporarily it did. It's ridiculous, man. This shit can't even break above 17K. See you at 13K. I won't be surprised, man. I won't be surprised. I still think it does break 17K though. I'm still looking for up here, but that I'm not looking for the moon. I'm looking for a very, very short-term move up here. Very, very short term. And we'll sort of play out at that. It's just taking forever, man. It's taking. Michael said that was me all day today, dude. I mean, not only is Bitcoin in a boring range for like 6 months, right? 6 months of a boring range for the most part. Like we sort of said, take away the FTX dump, you could have fast forwarded between June and now, and you would have nothing would have changed. Not only that, but the last week, like we said, has been in a, other than this one little dump and then a bounce back up within a span of like an hour, Bitcoin's been in pretty much a 2% range. That is absolutely brutal. A 2% range, Bitcoin used to do that in a snap, 2%. What kind of BS is that? Hell no, dude. Let's see. Bitcoin's been a cocksucker all year. Literally, Wade said Bitcoin's been a cocksucker. Who else we got? Oh, Marty came in with a super chat. Holy crap, Marty. Merry Christmas, my man. Merry Christmas, Marty. Marty M coming in hot. Holy Lord. I just saw it now, Marty. That's crazy, dude. Merry Christmas and have a happy new year. And like we said, I'm going to be gone from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm hoping that like 4-day break can sort of push us forward a little bit ahead here. But like you said, the last two holiday seasons, from Christmas to New Year's, the last two years, last year was a massive dump during that week. And then the year before that was a massive pump. So the common narrative is no one trades or no one does anything during that time, which could be true, but that also allows for low volume and the price to be manipulated like freaking crazy for the people that are doing it, you know? So the last 2 years, don't listen to the narrative that nothing will happen. The last 2 years have been massive moves during Christmas and New Year. So I guess we shall see. If this year is going to be the same, I am expecting nothing to happen if I'm just looking at it, but I would not be surprised if something did, because the last 2 times were pretty crazy times. Pretty crazy times. It's been a crab market. You know what's funny? You know what's funny about the market right now? Everyone was calling for either a crab market or a Grinch, everyone was calling for a Santa rally or a Grinch rally. What did we get? Well, so far, we've gotten a crab rally. The one thing that no one was calling for. Once again.
Rant alert.
It's nuts. Let's look at Ethereum. We'll look at Ethereum real quick. It's the same thing too, right? ETH is at, it's mid-level, right? It's ETH consolidating right below resistance, right? And you sort of have previous resistance, previous support, previous resistance. Right, so this is the range mid-level, okay, from swing low to swing high, and you're just it's like a magnet getting squished back in here to the 0.5 retracement. So consolidating right below resistance. I'm still looking for a move up to at least the 0.5 retracement right here about 1250. But it's taken some time. It might not be for a few years, you know. You might not see 1250 on ETH for at least 2 or 3 years at this rate. You know, so you might as well. You know what I might do? Starting when I get back from Christmas, we might just start watching paint dry. Should we? Should we just watch paint dry? I know Bob would like that. Wow, look at this paint. Jordan, can you put on blue paint? Wow, this is so much better than crypto. All right, now red paint. Red. Okay, yellow. Yellow. We probably should. No, but ETH is just, it's just doing its thing, right? If we want to zoom out a little bit, let's go to the daily. Daily time frame, you can even see it's just, it's just. But it's the one thing that keeps me up at night, okay? And you guys know a lot of things keep me up at night. A lot of things keep me up. We just had a daily close, by the way. We'll look at the daily close in a little bit, but I look here and I say, excuse me, oh God. I look up here and I say, I always look at this. Right? You see this daily vector candle here? And we sort of talked about this morning, but every time that we see one of these vector candles sitting here, okay, and the market is bearish, okay, and we can go back to, a million different times where this has played out. When we see one of these daily vectors and the market is just overly bearish, okay, we've seen it this whole bear market. And guys, I'm not calling for the moon here, but once again, would I be surprised to see the market come back up and take this mofo? I would not be surprised. And it's one of those times right now where the sentiment is just shot. Not so much from the price going down, but just from nothing happening, right? You just got this sort of formation here, just forming here at the lows. It keeps me up at night to say, okay, why does the market not come up and take this liquidity up here and then get a dump back down? Keeps me up at night. And it's sort of the same thing as Bitcoin, right? Because we can go back to all these times. Look at all these times, right? Vector candle right here. Everyone's super bearish right here, right? You guys remember this time in October. Everyone's super bearish. Market comes up, takes that vector candle, then it dumps. We can even roll this back over here. Let's roll this back. Let's roll this back 100 a little bit. Market dumps right here. Okay, I remember right here. Oh, we're going straight down. We didn't go straight down. Once again, we came back up, took that liquidity, and then dumped. You can even bring it back down here. Market dumps, right? We're going straight down to hell. We're going back down to $800. Market comes back up, takes that liquidity, and then dumps, right? Everyone thinks the market goes down in a straight line, and that's what kind of keeps me up at night to say, maybe it doesn't happen now. Maybe you kind of just chop sideways for longer, right? You sort of go whoop, 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 whoop. You just kind of chop, 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 chop. But then the market sort of rolls over and comes and takes this shit. That's like my ultimate bullish scenario, right? Where we go sideways for another month or two, and then we start to sort of round out and come back up. That's like my bullish scenario. Bearish scenario, obviously we come up quick and then we sort of just insta dump back down with the stock market. But it keeps me up a little bit at night, man. It does. Just a tad, just a little bit on the tip. Link, pump it. Let's see Link. I don't think Link's doing shit at the moment. Let's see what we got. Link's not pumping, man. Link's not pumping. It's just going sideways like BTC, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down, dump, up, down, up, down, up, down, bump, up, down, up, down. We can make a song out of it at this point. Like shit. Now, I guess one last thing I want to check out. And this is not to do with Bitcoin, but this is to do with the S&P. One last thing, and then we'll kick it for a little bit, okay? We'll kick it. We'll look at any altcoin charts you want, we'll kind of just watch Bitcoin. One more thing I want to make, one more point. And along with the DXY, I'm really watching the DXY and I'm watching the VIX. If you don't know what the VIX is, it's the volatility of the S&P. Basically, in theory, when it's low, you should be selling your assets. When it's high, you should be buying assets, in theory. But here's what I'm watching. And this is something we've talked about too, is the VIX making a upward sloping trend line like this since 2016. And we'll notice that it's coming back down to test this again. So here is where my bearish take comes, because if history is going to repeat, okay, it's always this time is different. and I'm not going to play that game again, because you could have said it. You could have said You literally could have said that this time is different every time it tested this, and you would have been wrong. But it's coming down to test this again. Will we bounce? Because once again, if this ends up being the bottom again on the VIX, and this starts to come back up, the S&P is going to get crushed, and so is Bitcoin. Okay. From the same standpoint, if this time is different, which I'm not calling this time is different. I am not doing it. But if the VIX, for whatever reason, can get a weekly close down here, that could get pretty juicy, man. And that would be the point where probably the S&P breaks out above the 50-week moving average, and no one expects that to happen. You get a little rally. Am I expecting that to happen? No. But I'm going to keep a close eye on this too. Very, very close eye. A close eye in my kind little eye on this bad boy. So I would say keep your eyes on this for the next week or two, because it is approaching that level again. I'm not calling this time is different. Most likely you're going to get a bounce from this, and the S&P is going to dump. All right, Bitcoin chill. All right, let's chill out now. Let's chill out. Let's talk some Christmas, man. Let's talk some Christmas. The question I asked yesterday. Okay? Some of you guys said you got divorced. So you don't have to get Christmas presents this year. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man. No Christmas presents. That is awesome. That is freaking awesome. I thought you sell when it goes lower. Let's see. Dump pretty soon with fake out to get the high leverage shorts out. Let me see. Ether thoughts? We just checked out. We talked about Ether a little bit. Dude rhymed I with I. Who did that? Let me see. Everything is going to fall like dominoes. Jordan, you need to give up and admit we gonna go down. That's my general take right now. My general take is the market's going to come down. Let's see. Brian said I became Jewish. Nice, dude. Interactive said never get married. Don't have to get divorced. Nice, man. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I will never get married personally. You will never find me getting married. There will never be a time where I say, "Will you marry me?" No. Marriage is an outdated concept.
Rant alert.
Just my take. You guys know my take on that. He said, Jordan, can I get your thoughts on the weekly gold chart? Oh, actually, I was looking at gold today. I was pulling a Peter Shifty today. Gold. See, many people are bullish on gold. This chart to me, and I was actually looking at this today. This is at a pretty critical resistance level, which I think is going to get a little rejection here, right? And it's in an uptrend, but you could see a pullback. But that could end up being bullish, anyways. But, you're at these previous supports where you had previous resistance. You're approaching that in a rising wedge. Now, rising wedges typically break down. I will never, ever doubt a rising wedge. Because every time I do, and I'm a moon boy, and I say, oh, there's no way the rising wedge is going to break down. It does every single damn time. So, I'm going to say that gold finds a little resistance here, comes back down, pulls back. And for me, I think that ends up actually being, this kind of aligns with my Bitcoin take, right? Maybe gold gets a little pullback, goes really sideways, pullback, and then ends up coming back up in like end of January, February time, where you get a little bit of a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then you can sort of come up from there. But for the meantime, I think this comes back down on the weekly time frame. To be honest, on Mr. Gold, if I want to pull a Peter the Shifty, you know what I mean? Let me see. Any of you guys own gold? Are there any gold bugs in here? I don't know if there's any gold bugs. Is this the line to lose? Let's see. What's the gold to 2000? ASAP? Fahid. Fahid's bullish on gold. I love it, man. Come on, BT. Dude, BTC's putting me to sleep still. It's brutal, dude. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. I don't even know how people come up with thumbnails right now. Like, I pull up Bitcoin. I search Bitcoin on YouTube every single day. Somehow people come up with some clickbait thumbnail, even though nothing's happened for 6 months. It's absolutely crazy, man. Like, they say, big move incoming. S&P about to do the craziest thing ever. Bitcoin about to have a massive capitulation. Bitcoin about to go to the moon. Bitcoin about to break out. I see all these thumbnails, and I did it 2 months ago, but lately, dude, how do you even come up with a thumbnail right now? You know what I'm saying? How do you even do it? That's why my thumbnails from now on are just going to be super basic. Super basic. Is this the Christmas rally Joy was talking about? This is the crap rally, bro. This is literally the crap rally. If we want to keep it 100. I've got a safe worth of gold. I count it weekly just because. No way, Clint. Are you serious? Gary Gensler is pregnant? Finally, I can make fun of that bastard Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler is a lizard, okay? And he's pregnant too. I always knew he was a little bitch. I always knew Gary Gensler was a little bitch. Yeah. You know what's funny? Like all the FUD on Gary Gensler around this FTX thing and him being close to SBF's parents and stuff like that. I haven't heard anything about that, you know? Gary Gensler's still just chilling, doing his thing. Oh, Gary Gensler, man. Gary freaking Gensler. That guy is a freaking, he's been a thorn in our side for too long. Just make your thumbnail stream at 9:45. Just make your stream. Mike, should I do that tomorrow morning? Just do stream at 9:45. I should do that as a joke. I should. Oh, Lord. BTC strong base. Let's see. Doing lizard people shit. Literally doing lizard people shit. Oh, man. I guess man. It's crazy world we live in right now, man. It's especially the altcoin market, right? If you want to just check out the altcoin market real quick, and we've been doing this consistently, but the altcoins just continue to bleed. Like Algo is a perfect example, man. These altcoins are all the way back to 2019 levels, bro. You've seen almost a full reset of a lot of these altcoins. Algorand back down at 2018 levels. XRP has already been back down here for quite a bit at this point. You know, I mean, some of these are absolutely nut burgers. Look at Near, man. Near's all the way, you're pushing November 2020. Holy moly. Some of these alts, like they're just getting absolutely decimated. Dot. The thing about a lot of these altcoins, though, is you don't even notice it because Bitcoin's going sideways, but they're all slowly approaching massive support levels. Like they gotta find a bounce at these levels, man. I don't like for Dot, for example. There's a huge support level here, 330. I can't just see Dot just going boop. Like, just imagine if Dot was like boop. I gotta assume that this is at least going to be a pretty significant bounce area here for Dot. You could say the same thing about a lot of these. Like, look at AVAX, man. Look at AVAX. AVAX back down to the summer lows last year. Almost literally a full reset from that. Huge support level. Imagine the carnage if AVAX just dumps here. Imagine the carnage, man. What? That would be some absolute devastation. I gotta see a bounce here. How do we not get a bounce here? How the hell do we not get a bounce here? That at least gets you up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, hell, dude. At least if you get a bounce, you get a little head and shoulders and come back down. But, AVAX just at a huge level here on the weekly time frame. Look at all these. Look at, like, Uniswap. Uniswap back down at this key support level. If this breaks, you're probably going to come all the way back down to 330. They're all at a huge level. And that's why right now is such an interesting point, because Bitcoin's going to decide if these altcoins just get absolutely decimated here. You know? Doge. Look at Doge. Doge right back at this level here. Let's zoom in on Doge. Look at the Doger, man. Let's go to like the daily on Doger. Look at the Doger back down at this 1, 2, 3 bounces. Back down at this level. Previous resistance. If Doge breaks right here, it's coming all the way back down to 5.7. These are all at such crazy, crazy levels, dude. Look at Gala. Gala retraced its whole bull market Gala's back down in the dumps. Holy moly. Holy guacamole. I could go all the way down the list. Adam. Look at Adam at massive support. Let's go to Adam on the daily. Look at this support for Adam here. Support. 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 If this level breaks on Adam, you're probably coming all the way back down to the lows. At 550 or so. You know? So, it'll be interesting to see what happens over these next couple weeks, dude. You know? It'll be very, very interesting. Altcoins are hanging off a damn cliff. I will say that. And we're just at that point, you know, where altcoins are just hanging on by the string of a thread. An absolute string of a thread, dude. I rode that whole Gala roller coaster. The world is crumbling. Lord, dude. Will Gala live? Gala more like Gallo. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go BTC. This BTC ain't doing shit. I don't even, it's got to that point, guys. I used to refresh the Bitcoin price. Like, even when I wasn't in front of my computer, I used to be having my phone on me, refreshing the Bitcoin price, like, at least every once, you know, depending on what I was doing. I mean, at least every once, like, half hour or so. Dude, now, I don't even check it all day. Like, I'll stream in the morning, and I won't even check it till right before the stream. Like, it's gotten that bad, you know? It's gotten that bad. It's gotten that bad. Let me see what you said in here. Silver. Let's check. Dude, are we really checking? Is it really come to that point where we're checking gold and silver charts to have any type of feeling in our hearts? It's really come to that point, huh? Let's see silver. Silver looks pretty juicy, actually. Why is the whole chart yellow and red? Whatever. Silver actually looks quite tasty. Quite freaking tasty. It's really come to that. Am I really looking at silver right now? I just want to make it clear that I'm looking at silver. Yes, Jordan, you're looking at silver. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So silver, I mean, it's approaching the level where it's dumped a few times. You got a little bit of bearish divergence that could form here. So I'd be very careful. As silver approaches this level here, be very careful because you're going to have lower highs and you're probably going to have higher highs here. So you're going to have some pretty hefty bearish div on the charts there. So just be careful there as it approaches. But I think this one's got a little bit more upside. As it retakes all this sort of inequality in the chart here, we went straight down, coming back up to take that. But I'm looking for a rejection right here. Oh, well, let me put this line here. Right around, I guess it's more like right here. Where you have resistance, support, resistance, support. You probably find resistance there again. You probably get a pullback. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come down and then try for it again. And that'll be the point. Okay, do we go higher or do we want to just sort of M formation it back down lower? We'll see. We'll see. But I think this one's got a little bit more upside here. At least like 24.80, 25, somewhere in that range. 24 in that range. Hold tight. Go low. I feel so much when JW said looking at silver for any movement. You want some price action? Look at Ice Popsicle Finance. Ice Popsicle Finance. Let's check it out. Ice Popsicle Finance. Is that actually a thing? What's the point of saying ice popsicle? Isn't a popsicle ice? Since when is a popsicle not ice? It doesn't even pop up here. Guess we'll check it. I'll check it on CoinMarketCap for Palajit. Let's see what we got cooking here. Let's go to, what is it? Ice popsicle? Ice pop. Let's just type in ice pop. Should pop up. No? Ice popsicle? Okay, it's nowhere. It's nowhere. Sorry, Palajit. I tried my best. I tried my best for you. But no ice popsicle. Ice is the ticker. Ice is the ticker. Let's see. Ice. Okay, this is not it. This is not it. Let's type it in here. Okay, here we go. There it is. Okay, a little bit of a move up. We can feel some feelings. Holy crap, we have some emotions. We have emotions. Woo! We have emotions. We're not dead. I forget what the song feels like. Take it in, guys. Take it in. This might be the last one we hear for a while. Take it in. I can't believe my eyes. Is this green? Woo! Nice, man. I can't wait till I actually dance. I can't wait till I actually dance to the pump song. It's been a while. But no, ice, man. This one's getting a nice little move up. Where are we looking for a rejection here? That's the thing. This one seems like it's just got a mind of its own here. Let's take a quick little Fibonacci. Quick little Fibonacci. This 0.5 retracement looks pretty juicy here. Look at that thing just rolling right now. This gives me flashbacks to when things used to be good. I used to see these candles every day. Yeah, look at this altcoin. Oh, it's like this. Look at this altcoin. Oh, it's like this. Now you never see this shit. 85 on the daily RSI. Yeah, 0.5 retracement, 47.2. Previous support, and then support, resistance. You probably flip it as resistance there. But that is a nice, pretty freaking move, man. Pretty juicy. If you're into shorting altcoins when they pump in a bear market, well, this might not be a bad one here. I don't know if this one had like bullish news or something, but a short somewhere in this area looks pretty juicy to me. When short. Going all in on ice? No, don't be horse guy. Don't be horse guy, man. Ooh, is that a bump? Holy Lord, ice popsicle. I love popsicles and I love ice. The price is also bullish. I know we are approaching resistance, but this is the biggest green candle I've seen in months. I think this is a good time to buy now. I am good to go in now. Let's see. What's the worst that could happen? I am quitting crypto. I am never coming back. Ever. I'll be back at the highs. This shit is bullshit. I'm gonna wait till the crypto market is bullish to come back. And then he comes back at the highs and then dumps. Oh, lordy. All right, let's get rid of this. No, that's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool. I just like seeing a vertical line. It's nice. Really, really nice. Approaching resistance. Remember when Jordan came back during halftime and lead the Mud Dogs to win the... Wait, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Moon Boy. Let's see. Let me see. Horse Guy just FOMOed into ice. Dude, Horse Guy is deep into ice right now. Teju said, hey, boss, did you see Core Scientific filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy today? Core's down 75% in the day. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna see that from probably different miners across the board. But Core's... let's see. Yeah, here we go. Core's, down 75% of the day. It was already looking bad for them, and now they filed bankruptcy, and they just got absolutely destroyed. This thing was at, oh my Lord. This thing was at $15 back in November. Holy guacamole. Now it's at 5 cents. That's brutal, man. You just went to 100 to 0. Like if you put $100 in this, you have like 1/10 of a penny left. Holy guacamole. That is absolutely disgusting. But you're gonna see miners selling off, and this happening probably because if we sort of said, okay, you have the hash ribbons. Bring up the hash ribbons here. We had the hash ribbons flash miner capitulation again, which means miners are struggling right now. They got to sell their crypto in order to sort of stay afloat. But in theory, you know what's interesting? We actually back here, it's weird because you actually didn't get a buy signal on the weekly time frame on the hash ribbon signal, and you got another capitulation here. I'm curious to see if we'll get a buy signal on the weekly time frame on this one. But yeah, miners capitulated right here in the hash ribbons. Bah. So we'll see. We'll see. A lot of the times when the miners capitulate, sort of looking back in the past, you've actually seen bounces right after that. So far, you came up a little bit, nothing crazy. We'll see, right? I'm sort of waiting for that buy signal, like the true buy signal on the hash ribbons, because you got one on the shorter term time frames, but not the weekly, right? And this one's still over the course of history. Whenever you see that buy signal on the weekly, that's been a pretty hefty one there. But I would expect miners to keep getting decimated in the meantime, as long as Bitcoin stays down at these levels, you know. Let me see. Holy Lord. He said, I'm super happy you're not shitting yourself. Rod said that makes Gala look good. Facts, man. Gala's gotten freaking decimated. Jordan's a closet Bills fan. Bro, the Bills are so irrelevant, man. Listen, I don't even worry about the Bills. Listen, right now, the Pats, I'm embarrassed to be a Pats fan after last game. You guys know, I don't even want to talk about the Pats because that was so freaking embarrassing, dude. We had that game. Not only did we choke it, but then we could have tied, and then we choked again. We choked twice. I'm embarrassed to be a Pats fan right now. And Mac Jones sucks. I will say that. Mac Jones is horrible. That's all I have to say. Bills are better than the Pats right now. But as soon as the Pats get a better quarterback, Brady next year, we'll be back. We'll be back. Brady's going to make a comeback next year. Watch. All right. Bitcoin. You freaking mother trucker. You mother trucker, Bitcoin. All right, let's kick it, man. Let us freaking kick it. I'm just going to chill and hang out with you guys because, quite frankly, we're waiting. We're waiting right now. All right, so the good thing is, I guess on the 4-hour time frame, we didn't want to see that 4-hour momentum wave cross back over, but because you actually pumped up on the close there, you actually avoided that cross on the 4-hour time frame. So that is Gucci. Let's hope that little fake almost cross there can get Bitcoin a little bit of momentum to the upside as we start to see momentum start to shift back up. So let's see what we got. Does Bitcoin have enough juice? Let's go to like the hourly time frame. The hourly actually just crossed back up. So if you guys are into the market cipher shit, you get a green dot on the hourly. I like to look at this stuff when like the market's going sideways. At least gives me a little bit of indication on what's going to happen. So yeah, you just got that green dot on the hourly. Let's see what happens here. You know, I guess we can draw a little arbitrary trend line here and say, okay, let's wait for a break of this before we get any type of momentum there. Well, let's see. Come on, BTC. Stop chopping side. This has been the most boring week for crypto. Seriously. Look at this. You had 1, 2, 3, 4 hours outside of a $200 range for a week. A week. Oh, we ain't talking 2 days. A week. And we're still going through it today. So maybe you could say 8 days now, if you want to be crazy. Spend on the roof. Spend on the roof. Bitcoin's going to break this resistance and get rejected at 17K. I would not be surprised, my man. Because, I mean, you look at, you got this big hourly wick up here, too. So not only on the 4-hour time frame, you got this big, juicy wick. On the hourly, you got the big, juicy wick. Still think they come up for this, though. I still see at least, I'm looking at 17.3, 17.4. And then however the price action looks when we get up there, we'll rediscuss. But I'm looking for 17.3, 17.4. And then when we get up there, okay, we'll say, okay, do we start forming some bearish divergence? Do we start doing something that's indicating we're going to dump from that point? We'll sort of look at it when we get up there, right? We'll play it level by level here. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and say, okay, if this happens, we're going to go down here and it's going to go over here. No, let's just play it. Let's just focus one move at a time. Let's not try to plan too far ahead here. You know, let's take it easy on Horse Guy. Horse Guy already FOMO'd. He doesn't have to start thinking about shorts. Let me see. He said, I like Judge Judy. What's my favorite, like, trashy show? My favorite, like, trashy show is the one, what's the one where those couples go and then they just fight and they're like, my man cheated on me with this girl. I like that. I don't watch it anymore because it's horrible for you, but I used to like that show. What is it called? You guys know which one I'm talking about. Where they go on there and they go on there and say, my man has 2 baby mamas. And this one, I want to know if I'm the real baby mama. Jerry Springer? Is it Jerry? I think maybe it is Jerry Springer.
Maury?
Those ones are, yeah, Maury too. All those ones were like, it's just a bunch of people going up there and it's just a shit show. It's I can't watch that anymore. It's horrible for your mental health. But you know, I used to watch those. The best channel, Guns and Loaded. What's up? Can we get a daily close above 18.6 by the end of the year? Mike, I would say that's highly unlikely. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to put money on, will Bitcoin close the daily above 18.6? I would say I am definitely going no. Can it? Yeah, it can. Right? I would never rule out anything. I think the only way that happens, though, the only way you see a close like that for Bitcoin is if the DXY smacks this level. If the DXY starts closing down here on the daily, right? If we zoom in on the daily, look at what we're doing right now. Look at this. This is on the daily time frame. This is more about the weekly close, but look at how the daily is hovering right at the 50-week moving average. Look at this thing. It's hugging it all week, right? You got a green candle, green, red. You're this is such a big inflection point right here. But if the DXY starts coming back down and it closes below here next week, I would not say that's ruling out. But my take is it bounces. I don't see how you don't at least get a little bit of a bounce off this level. I don't see it. But anything's possible. So we'll see. We shall see what happens right here at the orange ring of death. Or for the DXY, the orange ring of hope. In that case, you know. We shall see, man. $500 on the line. I do have money on it. Oh, Lord, did you bet Clint $500? Mike. Oh, that wasn't the smart. Who did you bet? Who did you bet $500 that Bitcoin will close above 18.6? Holy Lord. Mike, listen, I'm a moon boy sometimes. So that was a horrible bet, my man. Like, you know? Let me see. Nice. You serious? I hate those mother effers. This is my favorite trashy show. Thanks, Sam Bankman-Fried. Appreciate it. DXY is a ticking time bomb. Don't know when it will collapse, but I think it will. At some point it will. You know? At some point it will. I have a feeling that 2023, something crazy is going to happen. I just got this feeling. I got this feeling that something crazy is going to happen. Either good or bad. I don't know why. I just do. I just do. Either it's going to be like the dollar just gets absolutely destroyed. Or something crazy happens. I have a gut feeling that this is going to be a crazy year. It's going to be like not so much a volatile year where you're making all-time highs or all-time lows, but a super volatile year, right? Where you get ups and downs, and if you play them right, you can make some money playing the ups and downs. I have a feeling that we're going to see a lot of volatility this year. A lot. I don't know why. Too much already happened. Dude, every year it seems like something new happens. Every year. Every single year. 2020 was the year of the pandemic. 2021 was the year of everyone being woke. 2022 was a shit show. Inflation, a million different things. What the hell is next in 2023? I don't even want to know. Hopefully it's something good this time. Like, shit. Oh, Lord. A threat from outer space? Imagine if aliens come in 2023. Would that be bullish or bearish? I got to assume that would be bearish, because then we would know that there's other resources everywhere, and then the value of resources would go down. I got to assume that would be bearish. What do you think, guys? Would the markets pump or dump if we figured out that aliens were real, but they liked us? But they liked us. Would the markets pump or dump? I think people would be going nuts, and the markets would dump, actually. Because people would be like, holy shit, there's aliens. They're gonna invade us, and people would just be taking out all their money, and it would be going nuts. That depends. Nowhere to go but up in 2023. Aliens are super bearish. Aliens will pump BTC. They're already here. Haven't you seen the X-Files? Bro, there is, I believe that there is something that came from a different planet that is here, yes. What is an alien? It could be anything. We don't even know what an alien could be. You know what I mean? It could be something that's standing right next to me right now, but I don't even know it's here. You know? Because we can't, because our mind can't comprehend what it is. Because we only have 6 senses, right? What if what it is not related to one of those 6 senses? This is going really deep, so I hope you're not high right now, because your brain would probably start hurting. But it's about where we're at. Crypto arbitrage. So why did the chicken cross the road to get? Oh, crypto arbitrage. Don't be doing that, man. None of the L's. L.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Here we go.
To get the L.
Thank you, crypto arbitrage. Why did the chicken cross the road? To stop watching paint dry. That's why. ChatGPT is Skynet soon? Bro, yeah, we got to stop this AI shit. Have we not watched iRobot? Have we not watched Terminator that shows us what we do if we start making computers too smart? Now listen, I think ChatGPT is a little bit overrated, right? You can't just type stuff in and it does for you stuff. You got to kind of already know what you're doing still. So it's not, yet people are overrating it, saying, oh, it's the smartest thing ever. It is smart, don't get me wrong, but it's not like this groundbreaking thing where it's like crazy. But I will say, if we continue at this pace in another 10 years, bro, we're gonna see some Terminator, some iRobot, some crazy shit like that. And we got to stop making robots smart, man. We are not. It's like humans were put on this earth to sort of see how we can destroy it, you know? Almost like we're an experiment. Let's see. This is going deep as a kiddie pool. Need to teach AIs no emotion. Need to teach... No, we do not need to teach AI emotion. Because listen, if AI can be smart but have no emotion, okay, cool. But if you start teaching AI to be mad, you don't want AI being mad, man. Hey Siri, can you help me with this task? No, bitch. Say Siri, what song is this? And then it starts like electrocuting my ear because it's mad at me. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. And she will never, let's see. Free energy, Camirand AI. Just make a clone of yourself. It's one of those streams today. One of those damn streams. See, this is guys, this is my whatever I have, where I start talking about 10 different subjects in the span of 10 seconds. You know? I don't know what it is, but it's definitely there. It is definitely there. Look at Bitcoin, man. Man. I remember volatility. You guys want to go back and reminisce that volatility? You want, because right now I think we forget like what markets can do. Let's go back in time. Let's have a little fun. Let's go back and see. Let's go to like the hourly time frame. Let's go way back in time here to see what volatility is. because I think we all forget. Actually, this is a little crazy. Let's go to like the 8-hour time frame. Let's go back in time. Let's start here, right? We're gonna do a bear market and a bull market. Let's start right here. I think we all forget. So let's just refresh our brains to see what markets can do, and then we'll sort of let's do a little replay. Let's replay from right here. Why not? Let's have a little fun. At least we can sort of go back in time. All right, so Bitcoin right here. All right, this kind of looks like what Bitcoin's doing right now. No, cool. You know, no one was expecting. I remember being in the market right here. People were still pretty bearish right here, right? You got rejected, you came back up, you hit previous support, confirmed as resistance. People were pretty bearish right here, man. This was sort of the head and shoulders of death and the retest of death before we continue down. I remember that very, very clearly. And then all of a sudden, how do I 10 updates per 1 second? Well, let's do 1 update for 3 seconds. Let's press play. Let's see. Okay. Actually, this is a little boring. Let's keep it. Fuck it. It won't be boring after a while. All right, cool. We're oscillating sideways. Okay, we're still going sideways. Oh shit. Okay, we're finding resistance right here again. Oh no. It broke. Okay. Hold up. Wait, this is not what it looked like when I pressed it, I swear. All right, we got to speed this up a little bit. This is ridiculous. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got volatility. Short it. People were shorting right here like crazy. I remember Savvy being right here. It's going to 3K, bro. It's going to 3K. Savvy calling 3K right here. Okay, come on, BTC. Remember, this is how we're so manipulated to the crab market. I'm getting pissed at it right here. Okay, here we go. Woohoo! Come on. Give us a little move up. Okay, we broke back up. Okay, here we go. This is actually pretty boring. Let's speed it up a little bit. All right, here we go. Woohoo! Come on, boy. Give me a little something. Look at this volatility. Remember when Bitcoin used to move? This is on the 8-hour time frame too. Come on. Give me a little more. Come on, boy. Savvy calling double top. Oh, big rejection. Double top. Oh, triple top. Nope. Nope. Oh, we're coming back down. Oh, that's it. That's the end of the bull market. We're done. Bitcoin ain't doing anything again. Oh! Imagine being that bored. There we go. Woo! Man, here we go. Now we're cooking. Boom! And here we go. Holy Lord, look at volatility. I forget what this is like, man. And we got a little pullback. Oh, it's over. Little pullback. Oh. We'll do it one more. One more little pump. Here we go. Come on. There's Tesla. Tesla's about to buy. Tesla is about to buy. Boom. Come on, Tesla. Boom. The neighbor's getting pissed downstairs. Oh, Lord. All right, I'm done. Oh, Lord, guys. The neighbor just got pissed at me. The neighbor just got pissed. She went, boom, boom. Oh, Lord. That's funny. Yeah, she went boom, boom. The neighbor's pissed at me again. Oh, Lord. We can hear. Neighbor got liquidated. All right. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more, man. Really, at this point, I'm surprised it doesn't. Oh, Lord. All right. I got to keep it easy. Got to keep it easy here. Boom. That's the best. All right. Bitcoin's actually... Listen, we just tricked Bitcoin to have volatility. We just tricked it. We just saw what just happened on the 8-hour time frame. Let's see if it can happen now. We got the Santa Claus hat back on, guys. I've told you guys this. Every day that I've wore the Santa hat, Bitcoin hasn't had a red daily candle. Actually, was today red? That could be completely false. Let's go back to the daily. And did she hit the ceiling with the broom? No, she didn't hit the ceiling with the broom. She did that. She does that sometimes, though. She goes. You could be walking. You could literally just be walking, bro. You could just be walking, and she'll go and just nailing the ceiling with the broom, man. She can probably hear what I'm saying right now, so I'm trying to talk a little bit quiet. But dude, she just takes that broom and she probably has a hole in her ceiling with how hard she hits that ceiling, man. You hear boom, boom, boom. Today she just went boom. She just started yelling, man. Holy moly. You should make a... No, we're not going to do that. We ain't going to do that. All right, let me get rid of this replay, by the way. How do I get out of this? There we go. All right, let's go to the current price action. My mining profits are negative. Are they? Lord. Actually, no, today I lied. Today I wore the Santa hat and we had a red day. So I totally lied. We were completely doing well up to that point, though. I will say that. I lied to you guys. I did. All right. Come on, BTC. We'll stay on a little bit longer. If BTC finds rejection right here, I'm getting off, man. I can't take this anymore. But we did get a green dot on the hourly, so I think there's a chance. There's a chance that this could be the hourly candle where we get a little bit of a move. Let's see. We got the Asia session come in at 10 minutes, I believe. I always forget what time it is at. I think it's at 8. So we hopefully, if they can come in and do their little thing, that would be cool. That would be really, really cool. Let's see what we get, though. Something tells me Bitcoin's just going to do this. But let's see what we got. TV show by ChatGPT. This is the one, guys. We're going to the moon. Go long? Dude, I have been long. I have been long waiting for a move. I am long as a mofo on Chainlink, man. I'm sort of just patiently waiting for this one. Let me go to like the 4-hour on this one. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame. Oh, dude, I love the Chainlink chart. Of course I do. At least on the short-term time frames. Get a little neckline right here. Give me a little something. Give me a little juice. Give me a little juicy juice. Oh. Give me the juice, man. You want the juice? Because I want the juice. If you know what I'm saying. Do you want the juice? Because I want the juice. I don't got no juice. I'm running out of juice slowly. Slowly running out of juice. Good thing it's Christmas. We got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Hopefully Bitcoin can make a move by then and we have a different range. All right, guys. I'm getting off. I'll see you guys in the morning. 9:45. Enough watching paint dry. We've been chatting about nonsense, and quite frankly, my opinion on anything hasn't changed today. So that is that. I will catch you guys at 9:45 in the morning, maybe a little bit later. I've been late sometimes. But no, 9:45 should be the time tomorrow, as we have no one coming to fix anything tomorrow. So that is good. Sorry for the morning stream this morning, dude. The whole morning was quiet. As soon as I shut the door, someone's fixing everything. All you hear is, "Oh, yeah, no, yeah, Maya, yes, yeah, so loud. It's like, dude. Now watch, the neighbor's gonna start yelling again. Even though she I don't even know what she does. She yells all the time down there. Anyways, later, guys. Peace and have a good one. See you guys tomorrow morning. Take it easy. Tomorrow's the last day before I go off on Christmas break. So I'll be live at 9:45 in the morning, and then I'll be live at 6:30 at night. Other than that, if I don't see you after that, I'll catch you guys next Tuesday, which hopefully we got a little price action. Bitcoin's trying to come up right now. I'm not going to jinx it, so I'm going to get off and act like it's not. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to jinx it. I think this is going to get rejected, quote unquote. And I'm going to get off. All right, later. Peace and love. Later.